Welcome to Riverside Public Library's virtual story time. I'm Miss Abby, and I just wanted to say, well, hello, everybody, how are you? Hello, everybody, how are you? It is such a lovely day. I'm so glad you came to play. Hello, everybody, how are you? Will you sing it with me? Hello, everybody, how are you? Hello, everybody, how are you? It is such a lovely day. I'm so glad you came to play. Hello, everybody, how are you? All right, so let's sing our Mr. Sun song all together. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Ooh, these little children are asking you, please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. One more time. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you, please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Good job, everybody. Now you all stand up. I'll do it sitting down, and we will be teapots. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout, toot, tip me over and pour me out. And let's do the other side now. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout, toot, tip me over and pour me out. All right, good job, everybody. Now, there were two little blackbirds, and they were sitting on a hill. And one was named Jack, and one was named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. And again, two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, one named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. And one last time, two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, one named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. Well, boys and girls, today we're going to do some Christmas stories and carols. And our big story is the story of The Night Before Christmas. It is a poem by Clement Moore, and this copy, the pictures were made by Robert Sabuda. We're sharing it today with permission from Simon & Schuster. All right, so 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums, Christmas candy danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I and my cat had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. The moon was so bright, and the snow was so white it was like daytime. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be who? Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. You know their names, help me. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Well, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they came. Flew with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Well, what did he look like? Oh, he was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot from the fireplace, right? A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like what? Roses, and his nose like what? A cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was what color? As white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly, and what did that do? It shook when he laughed like what? A bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle, a wishing flower. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that, boys and girls, is the story of the night before Christmas. All right. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to get my teddy bear out. And can you all get your teddy bears? All right. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, show your shoe. Teddy bear, I love you. Teddy bear, give a jump a try. Teddy bear, it's time to wave bye-bye. One more time. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, show your shoe. Teddy bear, I love you. Teddy bear, give a jump a try. Teddy bear, it's time to wave bye-bye. All right, so let's put our teddy bears to bed so they can dream of sugar plums dancing in their heads. And get out our monkeys. They don't want to go to bed yet. All right. So how many of you have a finger that you can pretend it's a monkey? Put it up and then So you then have one little monkey and put up another finger, and then you have two little monkeys, and another finger makes three little monkeys, and another finger makes four little monkeys, and your thumb makes five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Four little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And the mama said, there aren't any left. And what did that doctor say? Put those monkeys straight to bed. So she did. One little monkey, two little monkeys, three little monkeys, four little monkeys, and five little monkeys all in bed. Okay. So we do have another story here. This is the story of Dream Snow. It's by Eric Carle and shared with permission from Philomel Books. It's about this farmer. He may remind you a little bit of the hero of the last story. Well, on a small farm there lived a farmer. He had only a few animals. He could count them on the fingers of one hand. So he named his animals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. By the end of the barn stood a small tree. The farmer named it Tree. Hello, Tree, he would say every time he passed it. The farmer took good care of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Every day he fed them and cleaned their stalls. And in the evening, when the farm work was done, he went to his house. Then he sat in his favorite chair, had a cup of hot peppermint tea, and ate a slice of bread with honey on it. Well, one night, as he was sitting there, the farmer felt very cozy and a bit tired. Heavens, he said, yawning. Oh, it's almost Christmas and it hasn't snowed yet. And with that, he fell asleep. Well, soon he dreamed of falling snowflakes, and they gently covered him with a white blanket. They gently covered one with a white blanket. They gently covered two with a white blanket. They gently covered three with a white blanket. They gently covered four with a white blanket. And they gently covered five with a white blanket. And we finally got to see what animals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were. Well, and then the farmer woke up from his dream. He looked out of his window and he saw snow. It had snowed while he had napped. But now the snow clouds had moved away and the moon and the stars sparkled in the wintry night sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were safe and fast asleep. Oh my, cried the farmer. I almost forgot. And quickly he put on his warm jacket, his warm boots, his warm hat, and his warm gloves. He grabbed a box, slung a sack over his shoulder, and dashed outside. Running past 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the farmer shouted, I almost forgot. And they looked and wondered what the farmer was up to now. They watched as he unpacked the box and emptied the sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 watched as he decorated tree. And then he shouted, Merry Christmas to all! And there is Tree all dressed up for Christmas. And that is the story of Dream Snow by Eric Carle. And now I think it is time for us all to go to Mother Goose Land. And we'll put it up. To get there, we need to say the magic words, which are, all together, Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would fly through the air on a very fine gander. Now, we're going to do some holiday ones. This is Peter, Peter. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater. He had a wife and couldn't keep her. You know what he did? He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Can you say it with me? I think of this as holiday because of the pumpkins. They made a pumpkin pie out of the insides of the house. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. And then we have a corner. And this is little Jack Horner, and he sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb like this and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." So you have to go like this. Let's try it again, all together. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." And last but not least, I always think of this because in the olden days they decorated trees with candles, but don't do that now. Here he is. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. All together, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Okay. And now for our last one, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 1, 1. The mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 2, 1, 2. The mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 3, 1, 2, 3. The mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. All right, everybody. So now I thought we would sing a couple of Christmas carols together. This is a traditional carol, Deck the Halls. It's illustrated by Sylvia Long and shared with permission from Chronicle Books. Now those of you who got Storytime kits, you may have some shakers you can shake. If you don't, you can go get a pot and a spoon from the kitchen and make some nice noise to go along with this. I'm just going to focus on showing you the pictures. It gives you a sense of some of the old Christmas traditions all together. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. While we troll the Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fire in the fireplace, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. And good job everybody, one more. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way, ha ha, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right, boys and girls, I think it is time for us to put up. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. There are bubbles in the air. There are bubbles everywhere. There are bubbles in the air, in the air. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful, happy holiday, whichever holiday you celebrate. And I'll see you next time.